You're listening to Liquid, free-flowing music to open your mind, with Collins and Mason, in association with my-londontaxi.com.
At this moment, you are now listening to
Collins and Mason.
And they're basically boys that have been separated at birth. One goes on to become a kind of government super spy, and the other one remains a moron.
I hope you realise how lucky you are if you're listening live right now.
Turn it up. Hey, yo, check this out. Are y'all ready for this? One time! Live right now, coming through your speakers. Alright, let's get it in.
Getting our revenge on mainstream radio.
So much love with you, baby.
This is Liquid, Mark Collins and Andy Mason here with my-londontaxi.com. That was Tony Monreal. You're right over there.
I'm squeaking. Can I have, technicians, can I have the oil can over it?
I thought you'd fallen off your perch for a minute.
I got my wallet out.
Ah, that's what it was. Oh, yeah. The moths. Anyway, so... Tony Monreal, that was All I Need, wasn't it? I think. Yes.
All that I need,
which is that's the one on the 4-track EP, isn't it? If I remember right.
No, that's the new one. He's got a new single coming out. All I Need.
Yeah, that's it.
All I Need. And that's part of it. I think it comes out on the 17th of next month.
Oh, right, okay.
The All I Need is fantastic. It's a great track, and they've got the normal version or radio edit, and then they've got the Real People.
Yeah, Real People
just
edits.
jazzed it up a little bit.
It's
very, very nice.
And the reason why we start the show with that, because we did mention it a couple of weeks ago, but Tony's landed the job. It's a tough job, but someone's got to do it.
Nice gig, son.
Warming up for Earth, Wind and Fire. Now, that I think they're doing a 3-date sort of stadium thing.
A mini tour.
Yeah, but it starts on, that is on July. It's about 3 weeks, isn't it? Yeah, 1st of July at the O2 in London.
Yeah.
2nd of July at the BIC in Bournemouth, and 4th of July...
BIC? I'm imagining that's Birmingham...
International Centre.
Yes.
Sorry, Birmingham International Centre. So Birmingham. No, Bournemouth International Centre. What am I talking about?
Oh, the Blue Rinses will be out. Nice.
And then the 4th of July is at the Echo Arena in Liverpool. So warming up for Earth, Wind and Fire. Well done, Tone. We're very proud of you.
It's lovely, love, but can you turn it down a little bit? What time's the meat raffle?
So anyway, what have you been up to this week? Anything exciting? I know you've been worked off your feet.
Oh, I have, yeah. It's been, I'm not complaining. It's brilliant at the moment. Cruise season started. Hurrah.
Hurrah.
I've been playing with my new car. Well, mostly driving it back to the place where I bought it.
The Volkswagen dealer.
Yeah.
I got fed up with driving my Volkswagen Tiguan, so I bought a Volkswagen Tiguan.
No, I was not bored with it. I really liked it. I would have liked a nice, the new 5 Series. I think they're lovely inside.
What, BMW?
Yeah, they're really gorgeous car. But the one I want, I just couldn't afford it. So rather than get one that I would be thinking, I wish I'd have got this.
The other one, right.
No, I really like my Tiguan, and it's got all sorts of buttons and bits and pieces. And
it's brown.
And I a couple of little hiccups, but honestly, Watford Volkswagen dealership have been absolutely fantastic.
So you've had to drive all the way to Watford?
Yeah, quite a few times. But this will be about the 3rd time. But they're sorting it out, and it's great, and that's why you pay the extra pound notes, isn't it? So they
I suppose so.
Out. Yeah, I can't speak highly enough of them. Anyway.
No, I don't think it finishes there, Andy. I think so Andy had a silver Tiguan with leather interior. Now he's got a brown one with cloth interior. What colour's the cloth interior?
Anthracite.
What colour's that?
Grey.
Right, okay. Oh, no, so that's not so bad then. So if you found a grey leather interior, you could put that in because all the rest of it would...
I am on the lookout for it.
Oh, right, okay, from a grey...
if you've got a Tiguan and you happen to have crashed it lately, get in touch with the show.
Especially if it's got grey leather. Anyway, I'm sure you and your Tiguan...
we're very happy.
Brown Tiguan will be very happy. Tony Monroe, warming up for Earth, Wind and Fire. So, so we thought...
Wow. We thought we'd go for the low-hanging fruit. Why not?
Oh, here's my...
we like this.
If there was a vote, I'd say this is probably my favourite Earth, Wind and Fire track.
Up in your eye.
That's the way of the world. Earth, Wind and Fire.
Desire, take you high. go. Stay young at heart. Ah, 'cause you never, never, That's the way of the world. Everywhere. Plant your flower. And you grow. Child is born. With a heart of gold. Way of the world. Plant your flowers. This heart so Hearts of fire, creates love, desire. Take you higher and higher to the world you belong. Hearts of fire, love, desire. Higher and higher, yeah, yeah, yeah. Hearts of fire, love, desire. Came together on a special day. Send our message loud and clear. Looking back, we've touched no sign for days. Future disappear. You will find it's a if you look way down in your heart and soul, don't hesitate, 'cause the world seems cold. Stay young at heart. Cause you never, never, never. That's the way down of the world. Plant your flowers and you grow. Child is born. Child is born. Listen now, with a heart of gold. Way of the world. Makes us whole. Don't you hear me? Won't you hear me? Won't you hear me now? Hearts of fire, love, desire.
This is Liquid, Mark Collins and Andy Mason here with my-londontaxi.com. That's Earth, Wind and Fire. That's the way of the world. It is definitely one of my favourite Earth, Wind and Fire.
Absolutely marvellous choice.
I know it's the low-hanging fruit, but who cares?
Yeah, well, we don't.
Yeah, so if you want to go and see him, I say it kicks off. I think it's 3 weeks, about 3 weeks' time. 1st of July, O2 in London. The 2nd of July at the Bournemouth International Centre, which is in Bournemouth, and the 4th of July they're at the Echo Arena in Liverpool. So that's Earth, Wind and Fire with support from Tony Monreal. It's worth, in all seriousness, it's worth, like sometimes you go, who's a support act? Oh, yeah. Nobody's ever heard of them. But this time, honest to God, it's worth just...
Getting there early.
Getting there early, it really is, yeah. Get out the bar.
Have your beers early.
Beers early, that's what we like.
Now, I've just had a jaw-dropping revelation made to me. Go on, who do you think is the biggest selling vinyl
Vinyl. Blimey.
place on the British High Street. And I'll give you a clue, it's not Gary Dennis.
I don't know. Mate, the last time, I can't remember the last time I went to a record store. Do HMV still exist today? I don't know.
Would it shock you
Probably.
if I said it's Sainsbury's?
No.
Yes. Honestly, apparently...
They sell records?
Yeah, apparently they reintroduced it after 25 years in March this year.
Right, okay.
And it's helped prop up Sainsbury's profits. The top selling supermarket titles are as follows: 10, David Bowie. Nothing has changed. We started greatest hits thing.
Right.
Amy Winehouse, Back to Black. These
Okay,
are all vinyl.
On vinyl.
Yeah. Thriller, Michael Jackson. Here's a surprise: Pulp Fiction, the original soundtrack.
Well, yeah, no,
That's how I do my dancing, with the fingers going across the
yeah.
eyes. Yeah. Led Zeppelin 4.
Right.
Abbey Road, the Beatles. Sergeant Pepper, the Beatles. Oh, I think your missus has been propping up Sainsbury's. ELO, Out of the Blue.
she went to see him. Yeah, she went to see him too, actually.
Purple Rain, Prince, and the top-selling vinyl publication that you can purchase in Sainsbury's is Fleetwood Mac, Rumours.
Oh, yeah.
Which is a quality album.
It is. But you mentioned Prince.
Yeah.
I can't help but notice, and there's a gap that was on the wall that is now filled.
Yes, it happens to be filled with a very Prince-shaped guitar. That's lovely, isn't it?
It turned up last week, yeah.
That's really, really nice. It's got trying to describe it, it's got a sort of yellowy or golden yellow facade on the front.
They call it flamed maple top.
Oh, is it?
Yeah,
Ooh,
so it's
nice.
maple, but it's like flame. Well, not it's not like flame effect, but it's sort of yeah.
And then it looks like they rang up Rod Stewart to come in and sit on a few
on the scratch plate.
Yeah,
it's like leopard skin.
Leopard skin.
But it's just. It says you look at it and you go, yeah, that's Prince's guitar.
Yeah,
but it's a beautiful thing.
And you say it sounds nice. As well.
It sounds really nice because it's the shape of a boring guitar talk, but it's basically the shape of a Fender Telecaster, but it was made by a company called Hohner.
Right.
And anyway, but what they did was, instead of the Telecaster pickup, they put the pickups out of a Fender Stratocaster, which is like the Eric Clapton guitar.
Right.
And so it's got this kind of like ducky quack to it when you play it, like bow, bow, real funky. Like
it looks like it's got a short neck.
No, that's just me.
No, look into the one next to it. The one next to it looks...
it has actually. The one next to it's got 24 frets and it's got 22, so it's slightly short.
Oh, right. Oh, okay. So not an optical illusion.
No.
Oh, right. Okay. No, it's lovely. We'll get you playing that later on. Have you mastered anything on there yet?
No, because I've not been around for a few days. So
why? Where have you been?
I've been getting a suntan, viewers, in the most unlikely place that you would think of getting a suntan.
Well, your backside.
I put my headphones on to do the show today, and I actually went, "Ow, that hurts," because it's burnt my solar panel.
Your solar panel is looking very
red.
raw. Yeah,
but I got that
where
in Aberdeen. Unreal.
You couldn't make this stuff up.
No, you couldn't. I went to Aberdeen to play golf because I think it's been open a few years now, about 3 or 4 years.
Give you a clue where he went. I'm Donald Trump and I approve this message.
Donald Trump bought this 600 acres of Aberdeen coastline. It's a bit controversial up there, actually.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, it is. But whatever. But it's dunes. It's sand dunes, really. But it's got this grass on it. I don't know. I can't remember what they call it now. It begins with an M. But anyway, it's like when you look at it from a distance, it looks like a big woolly mammoth. Like the dunes themselves.
Yeah.
And the best way to describe this golf course is if you could imagine if somebody said to Harry Potter, if you could wave your wand and make a golf course,
this would be it.
That would be the golf course. There's some of the holes look like they're straight out of Jurassic Park. I mean, literally, and
I think I've played that course. That's on the North Circular, isn't it? Just before IKEA.
It's all right. It's the one with the windmill that gets you. But honest to God, it's some people who know more about golf than I do have said that they believe it's probably the best golf course in the world, and I've got to say I kind of tend to agree.
Wow,
it's something else.
And you have played on some of the
yeah, I've played on some
very
pretty special courses, but. Honestly, on every single tee box, you stand on the tee and you look at the hole in front of you and you go, "Oh my god!"
Oh,
like seriously, all of them, every single one.
Is it just the one course?
Yeah,
because some of them have.
Yeah, there's
one's enough.
One 18-hole course. He has got enough land there apparently to build another 18-hole course, but.
And make himself even more popular.
But apparently there's one farmer that won't sell him the land. So, but anyway, yeah, it is a bit controversial up there. But well, I spoke to it's like a 5-star kind of resort, and you stay in this place called McLeod House, which is the house that was on the piece of land, and he's totally renovated it. He's not like wrecked it. It's all original kind of, but he's just made it back to its original condition, and it is phenomenal. It is phenomenally good.
Sounds great.
Yeah, no, it is. And I was talking to one of the, we spoke to a couple of staff because you thought you'd sort of get a different opinion. Yeah. And obviously they're paid by the Trump organisation, so you kind of have to take what they say a little bit of pinch of salt, I suppose. But one of the guys was sort of, and he seemed like a straight-laced Scottish fella. It sort of worked up there most of his life, and the oil industry, unfortunately, has made a lot of redundancies in that area because it's big. Like Aberdeen is mainly oil and gas. The helicopters that amazed me. We were playing golf for 2 days up there. Seriously. Helicopters, backwards and forwards. Is it Bristows or something? I don't know. But out to the rigs. And employment in the area kind of has fallen off quite a bit. And he was saying that, he built that golf course, and I think they've employed about 400 or 500 people on it. And for the whole resort thing.
What, building it or
no, like who work there.
Running it.
Well, you got basically, it's a hotel, so you've got all the hotel staff. There, if I'm being honest, I'd say the golf course is overstaffed. I mean, there's like somebody for everything, and he's gone down the sort of traditional Scottish golfing thing of having caddies. So,
did you have somebody carry your gear around?
Well, we didn't because we were a group of 6.
Oh, right.
Two threes, and it just it would have been a bit of overkill, to be perfectly honest with you. But we saw there was a few. There was the typical Yank Texan with a massive cigar and some poor bloke carrying his bag around for him. So he's
like
kind of
Goldfinger.
He has employed some people, and he hasn't. What I quite like about it is he hasn't totally changed the landscape. What he's done is built a golf course around what was there.
Sympathetically done.
Yeah, rather than bulldoze that and start again. But he's built this golf course around what was there, and it's spectacular, absolutely spectacular.
Well, you're not a gushy kind of bloke, and I've never seen you so excited about it.
It was amazing. Like, I just never played on anything like it before.
Right, 2 questions then.
How many balls did I lose?
No. Did you see any famous people there?
No, I didn't see any famous people.
Oh, really?
No, I think there was probably a couple of, if you knew American businessmen, I think there probably was a few of those, like Texas
and
oil.
Not for the whole weekend, but per... What do you call it? Per round?
Per round of golf, yeah.
How much?
The green fee, if you just turn up...
on the day,
the green fee is £215 for a round of golf, which is absurd. But we got a package thing, and the I could go on about this all show, but we actually booked it as a winter package back in March, because to go to Scotland and play golf in the winter is dicing with death, basically. But... and we got it like really cheap. So it was 2 nights and 3 days, 2 rounds of golf, bed and breakfast, evening meal thrown in at the hotel and everything. And I can't remember exactly how much it was, but I think it was about 350 quid.
Oh, that's not bad.
No,
is it?
but what happened was they had such bad weather in March, they closed the course. So they phoned us up and said, look, we've closed the course, so can we defer it to later in the year? So we said, yeah, when are you thinking of? And they said, well, we've got some slots in the first week of June. So
I bet you're thinking, result.
yeah, absolutely. So they said, you've got to change your flights, and we understand that will cost money, but we'll pay for that. So,
Oh, really?
okay,
Oh,
then.
yes. Thanks very much.
So so we went up there, and the weather, it was really funny. Everyone we spoke to is going, this is Scottish summer right now.
Yeah,
we're having it.
yeah.
This 2
This
days
weekend
has been the
is
Scottish
it?
summer. But honestly, the sun came out. It was.
So you'll be going again then, I take it?
I don't think so.
What?
No, unless, because it's a lot of money. And I mean, even, 350 quid, that is remarkably cheap for that place. But it's still a lot of money just for 2 days golf, when
Hold
you
on.
think about it.
Hold on.
Oh, hello. Incoming.
Oh,
One of those Scottish helicopters, I think.
no, we've moved into the 39 step scene. They're coming to get us.
But if you are a golfer, and like I said, it's a lot of money, and I get that, but it's one of those. If you do ever get the chance to play it for whatever reason, you've got to go. It's awesome, absolutely awesome. And so I mean, every tee box, I had the camera out taking pictures, and because it's just you go look at that. I mean, the professional tee from the 18th for the 18th. The 18th is a big long par 5. And the professional tee, the black tee, is like at the highest point on the golf course. I think it's right up, and so you go up to the black tee, and it's just, you can see for miles. And the Aberdeen, like the beach along there, it looks like, well, because of the weather was nice, you could have been in the Caribbean. Seriously, it was like. But the 18th hole, you look down it, and I think the 18th has got 18 bunkers. And they're proper links golf pot bunkers, like the ones when you go in them, you actually can't see out of them.
Oh, excellent!
And it's got 18, and you just look down the fairway, and it's like, oh no, how many balls am I going to lose down here? But
So here we are, Collins and Mason, sponsored by the Scottish Tourist Board.
Trump International. No, but I spoke to the staff, and this guy said when he comes there, Trump, he said he's nothing like you see him on the telly. Like he's not big and brash.
I do hope so.
Yeah, no, and he said he
like
just
that
sits
all
in the
the time,
armchair
can
reading the paper, and he said perfectly normal. Like doesn't order everyone about. He said he's quite quiet, just keeps himself to himself.
Yeah.
He said he's got staff that sort of run around after him. Like,
do you reckon?
No, but he said the staff are actually worse to deal with than Trump himself.
Oh, right.
Yeah. No, anyway.
Well, it sounds like you had a good weekend.
Yeah. No, it was honestly,
lovely.
mate. It was brilliant. Like I say, if you ever get a chance to go, it's the Trump International at Aberdeen, and it is just phenomenal. Like, seriously, have a look at the website. Just type it in Google and have a look at some of the pictures. You'll see what I'm talking about.
And take a hat.
Yeah. Yeah, take a hat, yeah. My head is, honestly, it really is.
It looks like it's warm.
Anyway, I thought while we were in that kind of smoothie...
Chilled out,
laid back, this is brilliant, this is. You may have even not heard this before.
There's a good possibility.
chance for that. This is Maze featuring Frankie Beverly. It's taken from the album Back to Basics, and this track is called Love Is.
There is plenty love. for somebody else. When you're giving this, you're giving up it's the things that people do. Well, I'll never know how we can be so cruel. Then something deep inside of us help us to understand one thing, yeah. No matter what, love will always be the rule, yeah. Ooh, I know one thing, there ain't nothing we can do, no. We got to believe, and love will see us through. I give you my heart, you give me yours. What about this? What about this? Ooh, yes. No matter what they do, no matter what they say, love is everywhere. Love can be by there. I know. Alright. Love is everywhere, everything. Yes, sir. Would you sing your song with me? Yeah. Sing your song with me, yeah. Oh, yes. Alright. You know love is, yes, everywhere, everything. Don't you know? Don't you want to live? I want, you know. Come on. Woo. Well,
This is Liquid. Mark Collins and Andy Mason here with my-londontaxi.com. Love Is, the track that is from Maze featuring Frankie Beverly, which is just beautiful.
Oh, it's a wonderful phone.
No, it is, isn't it? I would be amazed if there's probably people out there who've never heard that.
No, there are no absolute killer dilla tracks on there.
Killer tracks.
They are all that quality.
Nice,
You know,
yes.
if you're having a dinner party, excellent music to stick on in the background.
Absolutely.
Play it through your mini Bose system. It'll sound lovely.
You may hear some background noise because Sam the gardener's in, I think. Isn't he? We've got a man in to do the garden. Can't be doing
with that.
Well, I'd have to get a hat at least if I was doing any gardening today. But
well, we imagine that the whole country is in peak anticipation as we speak.
well, we got it wrong, didn't we, last week?
Did we?
Yeah, you know that bit about
In
Portugal
what?
thrashing England, and we lost, and we won 1-0.
Oh God! It was such a bore fest.
Was it? I didn't watch it.
No, I don't think you were the only one. No, well, it was the last friendly before you go. It was a pointless exercise, really.
It was, wasn't it?
But the whole country is on the edge of their seats. 8 o'clock tonight, we take on the might of Russia. So it's really, have we bribed them enough? I think.
Quite possibly.
I think that's how it goes.
They'll all be on drugs.
The Russians will.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Our won't. They'll be lovely.
Clean as a whistle.
Yeah, no,
so we've got our Euro 16 thingy bob on the wall, which is courtesy of the Sun. Other newspapers are available, obviously. But Group A, B, C, D, E, and F.
Yeah. So we're in Group B.
Yeah. Are we? And we're doing predictions.
Well, we think we've cast a morbid eye over it.
We
We think we might squeeze through.
Yeah, looking at the competition, we might lose against Russia, but who else was it in there?
We've got Wales.
And
Grays Athletic.
No, who's it?
Slovakia,
is it?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen... I didn't even know Slovakia had a team, if I'm being perfect.
No, I think there's 3 bakers, a fireman.
Couple of cabbies. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, we're vaguely hopeful that we may slip
Might squeeze through that group. I think that'd be about it, though.
That'd be about it.
Yeah. I'm amazed we qualified. Did we qualify by default?
No, we qualified quite well.
Oh, good. Okay.
But we did have things like San Marino.
Right, okay.
San Marino is such a small footballing nation. When the ball goes off the pitch, they have to ask Italy to kick it back. Honestly. Today's show is dedicated to all the numpties that couldn't get registered to vote for Brexit.
Right, okay.
No, apparently over 200,000 people tried to get registered in the last hour before the
deadline,
before the midnight. Like, if you are that unorganised and that stupid, you have failed the IQ test.
To be able to vote in the first place.
Yeah, which is normally putting a cross on a piece of paper, and you couldn't even get to that, so I couldn't understand it. And there's all these people going, oh, no, we really should. I reserve the right to have my democratic vote. Yes, you're democratically stupid.
But it's not it's not like a special register, is it? You just have to be registered to vote anyway, don't you?
No, you have to register. It used to be that, the government would know you're there.
Yeah.
We know where you live.
But I just got a thing through the post that said go and vote on the 23rd or whatever.
Yeah, that's because you're already on the electoral roll.
That's what I mean. So if you're on the electoral roll, you that's
but
it.
there's lots of people, if you change your address or whatever,
oh, right, okay.
or you could have put your details in and check that you are on there.
Ah, right, okay.
So,
honestly, I get it. The furry killing machine has just turned up.
Oh, hello.
Moki the studio cat. That is the serious... I don't know what it is. Moki, she's fairly young, and she's only about 2, I think.
Yeah.
And
the urge to kill.
Over the last 2 weeks, we have had, mice. Like, we haven't got mice. She goes out and finds them somewhere and then brings them back.
Hey, look, this is where I live.
You're a present. And
I'm going to eat you now.
Yeah. And just when I sort of go and get something to trap the mouse in, and I go back into the front room, and it's gone.
And there it is, gone.
No, it's gone, completely gone.
And there she is, licking her. It's going,
yeah, basically.
Oh, lovely. I think I'll just go and get another one of them.
So I've nicknamed her Fred West. Anyway,
hopefully they're low salt and low fat.
Yeah, hopefully.
But I'm not going to buy. Right, as well as the football, our summer season of sport is still not over because we've got the Olympics to look forward to. Unless you're Russian, obviously.
Wimbledon as well.
Wimbledon starts in 2 weeks' time.
2 weeks' time,
yeah. Looking forward to that.
That's about it, I think, isn't it?
Yep. And obviously, with the Brazilian Olympics, we do keep trying to, educate you in the wiles and mysteries of
the art of Brazilian salsa
and if there's one lady that just is the epitome of cool for Brazilian music, it would be Flora Purin.
All right.
And hello, and as if by magic. This is one of our classics. From the Lonely Afternoon, we bring you.
This is Liquid. Mark Collins and Andy Mason here with my-londontaxi.com. Again, who was that?
Flora Purin.
Flora Purin.
Yeah. Have you heard of, you must have heard of a guy called Airto.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. Airto is married to Flora Purin.
Ah, right, okay.
And they did quite a lot of stuff together. No, fantastic. I love it. Yeah, very, very nice.
There you go. Getting you in the... we're getting you warmed up for the Brazilian Olympics.
Oh, yeah. Also, in our summer of sporting extravaganzas, by the time the show goes out, we would have had the first England rugby match down under. They're playing... Who are they playing? Is it New Zealand or Australia? Not sure.
One would hope it was either one of them.
One of those two.
If you're going that far.
Loads of pictures of the rugby boys. Sort of, they've been down there for a little while, getting acclimatised and just getting relaxed and whatever. Loads of pictures of the boys in the swimming pool. And look, this doesn't work well on radio, but look at those tattoos. That's not just a little bit. That's like half your chest and your arm and your shoulder. And
that's a lot of tattoos.
And man, imagine the time that takes.
Yeah.
And you always see pictures of people who've, look, I've had a tattoo, and all it is like red raw, and you're thinking, you wouldn't want to touch that. How painful must that have been?
Yeah, one of my golfing buddies, Paul, has got a big tattoo right across his back. I mean, like top to bottom, side to side.
Right.
And it took about 3 weeks before, you could even sort of touch him.
Yes.
And have you ever thought of having one? I know you haven't got a tattoo, have you?
No.
Neither have I.
I am unmarked.
Yes.
I am as nature intended. No, you know what I'm like with needle. Although I've got over me phobia of having my blood taken, so...
Well, yeah, I would imagine you probably had to.
Yeah.
No, I did think of having one once.
What would you have? And where would you have it?
Years ago. I was going to have the Bad Boy record label logo, which is like a sort of face with a baseball cap. And it just says Bad Boy underneath, and I was going to have it on my shoulder, on like my back of my shoulder. And I thought,
why would you have it there? When the only time you'd be able to see it is you would never be able to see it. You'd be able to see a reflection of it in a mirror or something.
Yeah, but no, I just thought, I don't know, because I didn't really want it on display. Like, unless I was, on a beach and no shirt on, then obviously it would be on display. But it was only going to be a little one. All
right. No, I've always found it really strange that people have, it's like the girls when they have them on the just above their little.
Yeah.
On the back.
Yeah, there's a reason for that, but we won't go into that because it's a family show. And I was going to do it, and I remember doing a gig. I went and played.
They're called Antlers, aren't they?
Yeah. I went and did a gig at in Northampton, I think it was, and there was a DJ up there who I know quite well called Dilly. And
Dilly the DJ?
Yeah. He was the...
Or Dill the dog.
He was like warm-up man in this club up there. I can't remember, and I hadn't seen him for quite some time, and so we did the old like, right mate, I ain't seen you for ages, I love you and all that, and he said he goes, I've got a new tattoo, have a look at my tattoo, and he pulled his shirt up and he had the Bad Boy logo on his shoulder, and I was like, right, I'm not getting that done. So I bottled it, so I just instantly sort of cancelled it and went, no, I'm not going to bother doing that. So I've never had one.
I've never been although especially some of these that the England rugby boys have had, used to be, like the old sailors and really rubbish tattoos, weren't they?
Well, not rubbish.
But some of them nowadays are like
they're works
of art.
Yeah, seriously.
And people travel all over the world to, apparently there's Miami's a big centre for tattooing.
Yeah.
I only know because one of the guys I used to work with, he had some. And he had this sort of... there
was a programme called Miami Ink, wasn't there?
Oh, I think you're right, actually.
Anyway.
And he had a big one across his sort of...
chest.
Across his...
left breast.
Pectorals.
Right, okay.
And then sort of slid down. And it was, them big carps that they have the big scales on them. Like the big ornamental fish.
Yeah.
And he had one of them. And it really looked... like a fish had landed on his chest.
Real.
And yes, you look
like 3-dimensional.
I can sort of, aesthetically appreciate it.
Yeah.
But then I'm thinking, but when you're 70 and everything's headed south, it's going to look like a Picasso drawing. It's a fish with bits dripping down.
Now, there's one of the guys has got his kids' names tattooed on his wrists, which, it's like, because you can't, when his hands are sort of flat, you can't see, but it's underneath. Yeah, the only thing I do think is a little while back, it was quite big to have sort of Chinese or Japanese, like hieroglyphics or whatever you call it, tattooed down your forearms, like the back of your forearms.
Yeah, and the tattooist is saying, Yes, this means very wise person.
Yeah, no, I
actually. It says chicken and chips.
I thought I would have, if I did do that, I would have something extremely rude written in Japanese down my arm. But I bottled out of that as well.
It actually says, if you can read this, you can go and...
Well, something like that, yeah. Right. The Jones Girls.
We love the Jones
We
Girls.
love the Jones Girls.
Look, how old is this? This must be 30 years old, this track. It just sounds well produced and well sung.
It does, mate, yeah. You Can't Have My Love. This is taken from the album Keep It Coming. This is the Jones Girls.
Caught
This is Liquid. Mark Collins and Andy Mason here with my-londontaxi.com. That's the Jones Girls. Taking from the album, keep it coming. You Can't Have My Love. Do like a bit of Jones Girls. I think Shirley Jones is over here doing something.
Oh, is she?
In the not too distant.
Well worth a visit.
I'll have a look.
Yeah, we like
right, we've got. Don't forget brownie points last week. Nobody got that right. Nobody even attempted to get it right.
I can't say I'm shocked.
No, I can't.
It's one of those tunes that I know this.
Who's it by?
What's it called?
And no shazamming, as usual. Anyway, this, I have to say a massive thank you to Benson, one of our...
Quality control engineers.
Quality control engineers, yeah. He sent us a little link. It was an album, I didn't even know about it. 2014 it came out. It was Aretha Franklin. And it's Aretha Franklin Sings the Great Diva Classics.
Although, judging by the photo on the album cover, I think this was recorded in 1975.
She's either had a bit of work done or they've been busy on the photoshopping. But anyway, that aside, he alerted us to she's done a version of "Rolling in Deep" by Adele, which is good. It's it's Aretha Franklin. It's brilliant, right? But the one that really got me on the album is the one we're about to play, right? Written by Prince. Have a listen to this.
It's been 7 hours and 15 days since you took your love away. I go out every night and sleep all day since you took your love away. Since you've been gone, I can do whatever I want. I can see whomever I choose. I can eat my dinner in a fancy restaurant, but nothing can take away the blues. Nothing compares to you. Yeah. So lonely here without you, like a bird without a song. Nothing can stop these lonely tears from falling. Tell me, baby, what did I go wrong? I could put my arms around every boy that I see, but they'd only remind me of you. I went to the doctor, and guess what he told me? He said, Aretha, girl, you better have fun. Ooh, nothing compares to you.
You listen to Liquid. Mark Collins and Andy Mason here with my-londontaxi.com. Aretha Franklin, taken from the album Aretha Franklin Sings the Great Diva Classics.
What a great title.
Yeah.
Good.
Nothing Compares to You, written by Prince. And of course, well, it's only the original version, but the most popular version, I suppose, was done by that little Icelandic girl, wasn't it?
Bjork.
That's the one.
Did she?
Yeah.
Oh, right.
Did she? I think so.
I thought it was the Irish Sinead.
Oh, that was it.
Ah.
Yeah. I know it was an island somewhere.
I think they did a duet.
The Irish stream of the family will not be impressed when we go over that. But yeah, anyway. But yeah, there's all sorts of stuff. And then she's done Midnight Train to Georgia, I Will Survive.
Don't listen.
I'm Every Woman.
Once you've heard it, you can't unhear it.
No, You Keep Me Hanging On, which is quite good, actually.
Ah, right.
But yeah, anyway, Nothing Compares to You. I just think that's it's such a different version to the one.
That jazz. Great. Fantastic.
Yeah, love it. Right, don't go anywhere, because we'll be back in a couple of minutes.
Taxi!
Have you got a holiday booked this year? Or maybe a business trip, and you need to get to or from any of the London airports completely stress-free? You need my-londontaxi.com. With competitive set prices to and from all of the London airports in the smartest London taxis with the smartest drivers, my-londontaxi.com is the stress-free way to go. You won't have to tell my-londontaxi.com drivers where to go, as they've all passed the world-famous Knowledge of London test and had the most stringent background and criminal record checks. All my-londontaxi.com taxis are fully licensed, insured and wheelchair accessible, and you can choose from the 6-seater Mercedes Vito taxi or London's iconic traditional black cab. My-londontaxi.com can also supply taxis for weddings, tours and corporate events, all with full account facilities available. For further information, please visit www.my-londontaxi.com.
Taxi!
You're listening to Liquid, free-flowing music to open your mind, with Collins and Mason, in association with my-londontaxi.com.
can't stay. No, no. Oh, you won't give up your buttercup. You're plenty for one, but you're not enough. I can't stay. Rum pum pum, rum pum pum. Chance for even loser, 'cause I will find a love that's pure someday. Yeah, yeah. But you will be the one who's bluer, because your game of love no one will play. You won't give up your buttercup. You say you love to the one's giving up, 'cause you can't stay. Give up your buttercup. You're plenty for one, but you're not enough. And I can't stay. Rum pum pum, rum pum pum. Won't give it up. Won't give it up. No, 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 no. You won't give it up. You gotta give it up. You gotta give it up, or you're gonna lose me.
And Andy Mason here with my-londontaxi.com. That is Carl Anderson and Buttercup. I haven't heard that for ages, actually.
And that's a little musical evergreen. You can nip into the musical garden and pick that whenever you like.
Yeah, no, honestly, yeah. You forget how good some songs are, don't you?
Bit of trivia for you.
Go on then.
Who done the original?
No, don't know. Really don't know.
The Jackson 5.
Oh, was it the Jackson 5? Oh, right, okay.
So you can pull that one out at a barbecue and hey.
Oh, that'd be good, wouldn't it? I forgot to say, actually, the Aretha Franklin track we played before the ads, Benson alerted us to that advert, and he asked for a request as well, so we will play that for you in a little while. An incognito track, we'll always oblige.
Yeah. Oh, talking of incognito, they've got a new album coming out.
Yes, they have.
Middle of the next month.
Yeah.
Yeah, looking forward to that.
No, absolutely. While just nipping back for a second to rewinding to the little Aberdeen trip.
Right.
Recently, where I burnt my head. EasyJet. Right?
Aloe vera. That's what
I can't help but I've got to mention this. When it was booked, I went with my brother.
Soapbox over here.
Yeah,
Thank you.
I went with my brother Stormin, and he said he booked the flights already, and he goes, look, I booked the flights EasyJet from Gatwick to Aberdeen, and he gave me the flight number and everything. And he said,
how was you flying this time?
Oh no, I'm fine. Flying, it's not the flying that bothers me.
It's the anticipation.
It's the anticipation of flying. But anyway, that was fine, mate. And since I've moved over to electronic cigarettes,
right?
Vaping,
are you allowed to, can you take them on board?
No.
Oh, why?
Exactly right. The last time I flew, I had an electronic cigarette, and which Andy's just having a go off now. And
I can't see.
They let you on a plane with it, but now all of a sudden it's banned. What's that all about? Anyway, so I suppose people sneak into the loo and have a quick puff. But anyway, so I'm booking the flight, right? So I'm on the EasyJet website, and he said, he goes, look, it's about another 12 quid. He said, get speedy boarding and something else, I can't remember what it was. He said, because you're guaranteed then to take your hand luggage with you, because sometimes if they have too much hand luggage, they actually tell people they're going to take their hand luggage and put it in the hold. So
we're going to post it to you.
Yeah, so he said, do that, yeah, basically. So he said, and normally it's just, saves you hanging about faffing around. So he said, for 12 quid it's worth it. So I said, all right. So we get to Gatwick, massive queue of people to check in at the EasyJet counter. But on the sort of lane next door was speedy boarding. There was no one there. So we've just walked straight into the front.
Bingo!
There were 6 of us that went, but 4 of us didn't have the speedy boarding thing.
Oh, bad move, chaps.
So me and my brother, we're checked in within 10 minutes. And as we're walking out, he just said to the others, see you in the pub, right? So we've gone through security. Get in anyway. But what makes me laugh, and it was even more apparent at Aberdeen because the same thing happened.
Right.
And then when you come down to the lounge when you're actually getting on the plane, again they got 2 lanes. They got one for like normal people, and one for speedy boarding, for people that have spent an extra 12 quid. And it's the looks you get, right, when you stood in the queue with the speedy boarding, because there's only about 6 people. And it's honestly, yeah, they look at you
was it 12 quid both ways or 12 quid
no, it was
each?
just 12 quid overall, I'm sure it was.
So I've only spent 6 quid.
And you're looking at me like I'm some sort of millionaire, and it honestly it did make me laugh. But no, well done for Storming, because Storming he travels EasyJet quite a lot because he's got an apartment down in southern Spain, and he knows exactly where to sit on the plane as well. So so going there, I think we were the first row. So
don't tell him
nothing.
Don't tell him.
Yeah, don't tell him. Yeah, no, but it's row 1, right, or row 11. Row 11 emergency exits over the wings, and you get that extra foot of legroom.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it was beautiful. And one of the other fellas, Andy, who came with, who is about 6'4", was in the cheap seat. And you're only on the plane for an hour and 10 minutes, for God's sake. But he said
his knees were at his ears.
He got up to go to the loo, and he walked past us, and he went, "I don't think I can take any more of this. My knees are rammed in the back of the seat."
I can't move.
So yeah, speedy boarding, folks. Do yourselves a favour.
It's the way forward. Other budget airlines are available.
Yeah, you'll get some really evil looks. It's quite worth it.
I'd be worth it just for that. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, what you should have done, you know the toilet paper £50 notes.
Yeah, should have.
Yeah, you should have just been chucking them. Poor people.
Right, next tunage.
Oh, I haven't played this for absolutely ages, and we won a competition in a past life. We won a competition off of, I think it was Capital Radio.
Was it?
Mention it.
194.
Oh, yes. And we won box seats to go and see these people.
Oh, right.
Yeah, it was fantastic.
Where was that?
Royal Albert Hall.
Oh, nice.
We was in the same box as Mary Wells.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Oh.
Yeah.
If you got real love for me, stay away. If you got games and tricks for me, I want a man that means everything he say, and not a boy full of play, pulling rabbits out of his hat every day. Ooh,
Oh, pound. Big finish.
Yeah, big finish. This is Liquid. Mark Collins and Andy Mason here with my-londontaxi.com. That is what...
They were really strange because they made a couple of really nice albums, and then they sort of went all Earth Mother, world music.
They was appearing at festivals.
Disappeared off to the woods, and they're now professional spoon whittlers.
Spoon whittlers.
Allegedly.
That does make me laugh, that advert.
I know, it's good, isn't it?
Spoon whittlers. Hang on a minute.
Oh, go on.
It doesn't make me laugh as much as the Volkswagen...
What?
Tiguan advert, where
when you're cool,
all fathers are then deemed to be cool because they drive a Tiguan. Unless it's brown, obviously.
All joking aside, have you seen the new Tiguan? Have you seen any?
Well, only in the advert, no.
Oh, they're nice. They're
No,
really
calm
nice.
yourself.
They're big.
Calm yourself.
They're like Range Rover Sport size.
Yeah, they don't do it in brown though, do they?
I bet they would if I paid them. Right, we haven't had a little divulge into the papers. So, look, this is good. I'm going to check here on your.
Okay, go on then, far away.
Right, I'm going to give you two names.
Always up for a test.
You got to tell me who you think they actually are.
Okay.
These were their original birth names, right?
Yeah.
Netta Lee Hirschlag.
Britt Eklund.
Close. Natalie Portman.
All right, who's Natalie Portman?
She's an actress.
Oh, is she? Okay.
Well-known actress.
Well-known actress, yeah.
Okay, here's one you might get. Lester William Pulsfuss. That's Polsfuss.
Lester
William
Pulsfuss. Leonardo DiCaprio.
He went on to become Les Paul.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah. The American guitarist, born Lester William Pulsfuss, pioneered the modern electric guitar, and in 1948 his car went over a 20-foot ravine in bad weather and he badly injured his right arm. Doctors agreed not to amputate, but set the arm at an angle so that he might still be able to play his guitar. After more than a year of recuperation, he succeeded.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, if you go on YouTube and just type in...
There's a film of the accident.
Les Paul, he died a couple of years ago, but I think at the sort of ripe old age of 92 or something. And I think it was his 85th birthday. It might have even been his 90th. He did a little concert and it was one of them little, I think it was, House of Blues or the Blue Note in New York, I think. And bearing in mind that his right arm, which would be the sort of strumming arm,
which is locked in place.
Yeah, basically. But on his left hand, if you sort of occasionally they'll sort of just sweep past and you see his fingers, and he was absolutely eaten up with arthritis in his left hand.
Oh,
but
my
I
God,
swear to
he could
God,
hold it.
Honestly, right, I swear to God, I mean, I don't know how many painkillers he must have been on, but you just listen to him play guitar because
he was on the same ones that Prince using.
As the sort of years went by and he became more debilitating, he learnt to play it so that he could still play it, if you like. So he sort of changed,
like the Rolling Stones.
Yeah, he just changed the style of being able to play guitar, and it is quite amazing to watch because you would never know in a million years.
He bought an Xbox once. All he had to do was press the coloured buttons.
Now there's an idea.
Now look, 20 years ago, Euro 96, when we actually stood a chance of winning it.
All right, yeah.
Organisers put bagpipes on a list of offensive weapons that had to be handed in at stadium entrances. I would have said the vuvuzela would have been much more offensive.
Yeah, it was. That was, yeah. There won't be any of that. Well, hopefully not.
Right, just a couple of bits more in the from the papers. The bromance continues between Justin Bieber and Lewis Hamilton. Well, say no more. It's just confirmed what we thought about both of them. Here's one. Look, you must have seen the adverts up in town. The new film, Warcraft, is coming out.
Yes,
yeah,
rings a bell.
Right, well, it's just been released and it raked in £3.62 million on its first weekend. Guess who it was done by?
No, who was it done by?
A guy called Duncan Jones.
Who's Duncan Jones?
I'm glad you asked me that.
Because
Duncan Jones would be better known as, instead of putting Duncan Jones on the credits, they should have put David Bowie's son.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, right. Oh, no, that's good, isn't it?
That's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
Not sitting on his backside spending his dad's billions.
No.
Good boy.
Oh, I was doing a corporate job last week.
Talking of billions.
for Christian Dior. Anyway, that aside, there was a bit where we had to sort of loiter around a restaurant called the Firehouse, which in Chiltern Street.
Right, I've heard of that.
Yeah. Anyway, Tony, one of the guys I was doing the job with, he was round the corner from me, but all of a sudden because we was on a WhatsApp group for communication, it was just easier. And all of a sudden he's tweeted a picture, and he went, "It's Leonardo." And it was Leonardo DiCaprio walked past the front of his cab to go to the Firehouse restaurant. I've got to tell you, viewers, right? Leonardo's been at the fridge.
Oh, do you think he's been
put on a few
been
pounds?
photoshopped?
Yeah, he's grown a beard. He's put on it because I was like, "That's not him," and he said, "No, seriously,
what the fat bloke with a beard?"
Yeah, so
there's hope for us yet.
Yeah.
Oh, look, I noticed this in the mail this week. There's an advert for men's expanding waist trousers.
Oh, marvellous!
I don't need them anymore, so I've crossed it off my Christmas list.
This is a phrase coined by my brother. Under Armour has changed my life. Right?
The sports gear.
Under Armour sports gear, because they make golf stuff, right?
They also make the Welsh rugby team's shirts.
Yeah, no, exactly. No, and they do make good stuff. You know, other sports labels are available, but Under Armour golf trousers. This is genius. This is genius, right? Under Armour golf trousers. In the waistband on the inside, have got Under Armour written all the way around the waistband, lots of times. But they've done it in rubber.
Oh, so it sticks. Well, it doesn't keep.
So your shirt doesn't come untucked.
Oh, that's a great idea.
It's genius. Under Armour has changed my life. That's all I can say. Oh, dear.
Oh, we're going back to Brazil now.
Yes, we are. Sort of. Yeah. Well, no, Gilberto Gil. Yes.
Gilberto Gil is massive.
Right.
He's also about 107 now. YouTube him. Looks like your granddad singing.
So yeah, in our bid to get you warmed up for the Brazilian Olympics, this is Palco.
Cheira talco como bumbum de bebê, minha aura clara, só quem é clarividente pode ver, trago a minha banda, só quem sabe onde é Luanda, saberá lhe dar valor, vale quanto pesa, pra quem preza o louco bumbum do tambor. Pra afugentar o inferno pra outro lugar, fogo eterno pra consumir o inferno fora daqui. Lá, 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 fora daqui. Lá, 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 fora daqui. Lá, 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 fora daqui. Lá, 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 lá. Venho para a festa, sei que muitos têm na testa o Deus Sol como um sinal. Eu como devoto trago um cesto de alegrias de quintal. Há também um cântaro, quem manda é Deus a música, pedindo pra deixar derramar o bálsamo, fazer o canto, cantar o cantar. Pra afugentar o inferno pra outro lugar, fogo eterno pra consumir o inferno fora daqui. Lá, 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 fora daqui. Lá, 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 fora daqui. Fora daqui.
listening to Liquid. This is Mark Collins and Andy Mason here with my-londontaxi.com. That is Gilberto Gil.
Hey,
Or is it Gilberto Gil?
that'll
Or
do.
Gilberto Gil?
Whatever you like.
It's Bert.
Bert.
Bert Gil. A track's called Palco. He's big in Brazil.
No, when we was growing up and we used to go out DJing and stuff like that just didn't come along very often, did it?
No.
I used to love playing stuff like that.
No, it's very true, actually. Very true. Right, we've had a request on the request line.
Yeah, please play more music.
Yeah, it's coming. Yeah, can you two shut up and play some more music? Who's this? Oh, it's Benson. Benson. Just no words other than incognito and fearless.
Now.
Not please.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Kiss my
Backside. Yeah, no. It's just the manners.
Better
the
play
manners.
it. Better play it. Then.
The manners of our listeners sometimes it just leaves a lot to be desired. I think sometimes.
I'm just amazed we've got listeners.
I think we've got 7 now. Anyway. This is Incognito and Fearless. I think this is from about 2009, I think.
I'll give you that.
A little while ago, anyway. It's another pound, isn't it?
Shakalaka. We ordered a lot of them this week. Oh, hello. They sound like the Mad Monks out of Game of Thrones, don't they? I haven't heard that. I don't think I've ever heard that, I think.
It's off of an album, I think it was 2009. It was Latin Jazz Volume 2, I think, Incognito.
Oh, I might have to check that out.
Yeah, the track is called Fearless.
Well done, Benson.
Yeah, Benson, my boy.
Good boy.
Well done. But a please or thank you would be nice the next time.
Rod Liddell makes me laugh.
Just kidding. Well, who's he then?
He's one of the columnists in The Sun.
Oh, right.
He's quite down to earth.
This is the script, viewers.
Getting down with the kids. Apparently the Russians have sent a nuclear submarine to sail up and down the English Channel.
Have they?
Well, never one to miss out on a good PR proposition.
Yeah, thanks.
Apparently, no, nothing to do with the submarine. Apparently, one of the England sub-managers was carrying some papers and accidentally leaked the game plan for England's first game against Russia. Apparently, the tactics involved kicking the ball as hard as possible towards Harry Kane.
Right.
That's it.
That's it, is it?
Tremble, you Ruskies.
Kick the ball as hard as possible with Harry. I like it. So are we doing predictions here then on the...
oh, yeah, we can do.
On the wall of fun that we have.
It's the first game. Might have to shout at the microphone now.
No, yeah, just shout. That's all right. It should be able to still hear you.
Oh, yeah. Right, well, the first game was
first
yesterday. Game. By the time this goes out.
Oh, that was Friday.
France kick off against Romania. We're going to have a home win on that.
I think so, yeah. French, yeah.
And for us, England, first game
is tonight. Against Russia.
We tremble in anticipation. We're going to put that down as a 5-0 victory to England. Because we've seen the brown envelope that they've slid them. That'll be all right. Wales. When's Wales' first game? Oh, Wales is while we're on.
Oh, is
so
it?
There won't be many people watching that.
Oh, no, of course not.
But Wales versus Slovakia. We're going to put that down as an 8-all draw.
8-all draw.
It's like Cubs football, Jim. No, I'm not sure. I really don't know anything about Slovakian football.
No, neither do I. We'll put Wales down as a win then, shall we?
Yeah. Is that you?
No, it's not me. It's your phone going off.
Yeah, so that's all right. Who else is playing? Northern Ireland. Northern Ireland are playing on Sunday. They're playing Poland.
Oh, unlucky.
I don't... I was going to say, I'd like to think they could hang on a bit,
but I doubt it.
We're hoping that Poland are slow burners.
Okay.
And, of course, Scotland will be watching from Glasgow.
Scotland always qualify. Always. No, I hope Scottish win. I've met some very nice Scottish people over the weekend, so I hope Scotland win the Euros.
I can't remember his name, which is really annoying, but that's the sign of getting up. Who's the Scottish comedian, the one with a beard?
Billy Connolly?
No. Nua. The one that got kicked off of
Frankie Boyle.
Frankie Boyle. Frankie Boyle said... Well, of course, I can't do it, Scottish.
Yeah, I think it's quite good.
Well, of course, we're going to have a 3-day holiday as soon as England gets kicked out.
Where's he from? Islamabad?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, right.
As I said, I can't. He said, yeah, Scotland have got a 3-day public holiday planned as soon as England get kicked out.
Marvellous.
He said, but really, most Scots would like to see the England team crash and burn into an oil rig. He said, but the annoying thing is due to his schedule, he's in London while the championship's on.
Oh, is he?
He said so. He's been down to PC World and he's bought a multi-function channel changer. He said he's going to have that in his pocket in the pub. And England look like they're going to score.
Boss.
Oh, home's under the hammer.
Right, we played a track in the first hour off of this Aretha Franklin Does the Diva thing.
Oh, yeah.
And we did mention that the reason it was highlighted to us was the Adele cover that she's done of Rolling in the Deep. And I just thought, because we have got this sort of ability to play different things on the show, that we should play it. We should let people hear Aretha Franklin singing Adele's Rolling in the Deep. What do you think? Yeah.
Yay! Great version.
No,
it's great. I really like this.
There's a fire burning in my heart, reaching a fever pitch, and it's bringing me out of the dark. Finally, I can see it crystal clear. Go ahead and sell me The scars of your love remind me of us. It keeps me thinking we almost had it all. The scars of your love, it keeps me breathless. I can't help thinking we could have had it all. Rolling in the deep. You had my heart inside your hand, but you played to the beat. Baby, I have no story to be told, but I've had one on you, and I'm gonna make your head burn. Whoa, they got me, and got to your despair. Make a home down there's mine sure won't be shared. The scars of your love remind me of us. It keeps me thinking we almost had it all. The scars of your love keep me breathless. I can't help thinking we could have had it all. You had my heart inside your hand, but you played it to the beat. We could have had it all. To find what you look for. Turn my sorrow into trying to go. You pay me back and kinda read just what you show. I'm still in love with you. It ain't no river. If you got in trouble, I'll be there, oh baby. Yes, I will. We could have had it all. You had my heart inside your hand, but you played to the beat. We could have had it all. Party, 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 yeah. I'm still in love with you. Yes, I am. Oh, yeah.
This is Liquid, Mark Collins and Andy Mason here with my-londontaxi.com. That is Aretha Franklin with Adele's Rolling in the Deep, which is very, very different. Just that sort of different angle on the vocals, which, you know.
Really, really nice.
Yeah, no, isn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, I think Adele's voice is amazing, to be perfectly honest with you. Oh, I use that word amazing. I've obviously been watching the X Factor too much, but anyway, yeah. But no, that blew me away when because I didn't even know that album existed.
No,
until,
I know. No.
Dear old Benson pointed it out,
And it's really nice to do two old jaded DJs that you can still find something that makes you go,
I quite like that. Yes, nice. Did you ever? Sorry, Andy disappeared for a sort of few seconds.
Sorry.
Is it work related?
Yeah.
Oh, got a job in?
Earn a few bit. No, subbing it out.
Subbing it out?
Yeah, don't even get involved.
Blimey.
Oh, I love the
How
summer
good is
season.
that? Yeah, so, Andy the subcontracting contractor.
Guru.
So people working for you.
Yeah.
Marvellous.
I love the sound of that.
Yeah. Andy the big boss.
Oh, I'm not so keen on that.
Yeah, I'm not so keen on that either, to be perfectly honest. That's a recipe for disaster.
Good news.
What's
Good news
that?
on the van front.
On the
yeah,
right, okay,
no,
we've got more extras on the.
No, I didn't have to have you taken off the insurance this year.
Why is that then?
I don't know. For some reason, the price was quite
It was
reasonable.
okay, so you just left me on there.
Yeah.
All right. Okay.
Well, it's actually £5 cheaper than last year.
Have I got impending work coming then my way?
Might have.
Might have. Oh, right, marvellous. No, I like a little run out to the coast
I
end.
can give you a couple of jobs.
Oh, okay.
There's a couple of Dover jobs.
Clean the van.
That I couldn't, yeah. No, there's a couple of Dover jobs that I couldn't cover because I'm going, about 5 weeks, we're away.
Oh, 5 weeks I've got to wait.
But get the old, clean off the old passport. Guess where we go? Guess where I'm going?
Mallorca.
Correct.
Yeah, I like what I know, and I know what I like.
Different hotel.
And where's the missus this week? Benidorm. Has she been there before? Solano, something like that.
There's 10 of them. They go every year.
I know. For the last... God knows how many years
she's
been.
She is, because it's significant.
It is.
She's the centre of attraction.
Oh, cool. Oh,
and
right.
one night, because sometimes they do
a fancy dress thing, don't they?
She's had to dress up as Snow White.
I want pictures.
So do I.
Yeah.
I'm going to post that video.
Absolutely. I love it.
Do you think any chance you could put the Snow White outfit on?
Oh, Andy Mason.
And then it'll be, thanks.
Yeah.
I'll put you down as a maybe then.
Right, I found...
I'll wait over here, shall I?
I'll wait. Yeah, you've been waiting. Yeah, don't hold your breath. There was an album came out last year called Soul Love, and there's a track on it which is it's Brandon Williams.
Who?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, see.
Oh.
The track is called Feel Free, but it features Frank McComb.
Oh, we like Frank McComb.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Let's be honest. Sounds so much like Stevie Wonder.
Does a little bit.
Him and Tone should do a duet.
Now, that would be interesting.
Yeah.
That's good. It's called Feel Free, featuring Frank McComb. This is Brandon Williams from the album Love Soul 2015.
If I could feel free, I'd be straight down the doctors.
He's tone deaf to your words, numb to your touch. Must be blind in his eyes, 'cause he doesn't see you as much. You're like glass to his sight. He sees right through you, but you're transparent to my eyes. So I see what you go through. Feel free to come talk to me, baby. 'Cause I'm leaving you lonely. Feel free to come back to me. And release. You can express yourself freely with me. Oh, I'm not perfect by far, but I'm sharp enough to see just how valuable you are. In times of distress, when you can't express to him what's on your heart, call me and get it off your chest, baby. To come talk to me, baby. 'Cause I'm leaving you lonely. Feel free to come back to me. You can express yourself freely with me. Feel free to come talk to me, baby. 'Cause I'm leaving you lonely. Feel free to come back to me. You can express yourself freely with me. Feel free to come see me, come talk to me, baby. I'll be here when he turns a deaf ear. Feel free to come back to me. You can bend my ear, I'll sit right here. You can express yourself, and I won't move, girl. To come talk to me, baby. 'Cause I'm leaving you lonely.
This is Liquid. Mark Collins and Andy Mason here with my-londontaxi.com. That is Feel Free. It's Brandon Williams, and it features Frank McComb on vocals, and he's rather good, isn't he?
Oh, we
do
like that.
Yeah. I do like that. Well, for the last maybe 2 or 3 weeks we've played this track, but the next track, which we're going to have to finish with, there's no brownie points this week, but last week's brownie points,
Oh, very, very, very difficult.
it was actually by the band Mahogany.
Do you remember them? Oh, yes, you do.
Yeah, you do, see.
If you'd
It's funny,
engage-
isn't it? Yeah, Right on the Rhythm was by Mahogany.
Yeah.
Ha, ha, ha. No one got it right.
28,000 brownie points to us then.
Yes, I think so. Anyway, I'm gonna slip this in quickly because we are, as usual, running out of time. But this has gone number 1 in the Japanese Amazon download chart.
Bingo!
No, you know, if you've hit number 1 in any chart in Japan, you're doing all right, mate.
Oh, yeah.
So
Big music fans.
Yeah. Ryle featuring Kelly Thomas. This is a tune.
Oh, yeah, we like it.
Yeah, proper tune. Loving it, loving it, loving it.
Sometimes you wonder what this world is about. It's getting so crazy, you just can't work it out. But there's no need to worry, no. Hold on to the truth inside of you. There must be a reason for all of the things we're going through. When love gets you down sometimes, when the pressure is on your mind, when you can't find a way out, you know you gotta be strong inside. When things just ain't going right, when there's darkness instead of light, when you can't find a way out, you know you gotta be strong. They say tomorrow that it might never come, so live for the moment, 'cause that's all that you got. But what about the future? What about the child who has a dream? If love is the answer, all you gotta do is still believe. When life gets you down sometimes, when the pressure is on your mind, when you can't find a way out, you know you gotta be strong inside. When things just ain't going right, when there's darkness instead of light, when you can't find a way out, you know you gotta be strong. I know the sun's gonna shine once again. No more sorrow, it will be melted away. And if you listen to what your heart has to say, life can be beautiful. Nothing can stand in your way. No, no. Love won't let you down. Love won't let you down. No. Love won't let you down. Love won't let you down. No. Love won't let you down. Love won't let you down. No. Love won't let you down. Love won't let you down. No. When life gets you down sometimes, when the pressure is on your mind, when you can't find a way out, you know you gotta be strong inside. When things just ain't going right, when there's darkness instead of light, when you can't find a way out,
is Liquid. Mark Collins and Andy Mason here with my-londontaxi.com. I'm going to play that for Tony Reid. He sent us a little message via the Twitter sphere. Said, hi guys, love the show.
Yay!
Oh, he did actually put that. Just had to commend you on that Keep the Faith track. Had to play it twice. Well done. There you go. Well, you can just play that, rewind it over and over again, Tony.
Good stuff. Right, well, enjoy the football, enjoy the rest of the weekend, and I'm going to leave you with this story. Porn actress, I can see his face cringing now. Porn actress Shizuka Mimoto, who swapped Blue Movies for banking, has been fired by Goldman Sachs in Japan for violating its code of ethics. I would have thought that was a given when they took her on, really.
They've got a code of ethics?
Apparently, what, bankers? Come on, England!
Oh, dear. Anyway, don't go anywhere. Still some great stuff coming your way on Liquid. Clive John's show, In the Mix, is on the way very shortly. And it's one worth listening to. Because it's kind of a good balance, see. We talk a lot.
He doesn't.
He doesn't.
It all balances itself out.
Yeah. Come on, England. Have a great weekend, folks, and the rest of your week. We'll see you next week.